Welcome to Ivy Computer Education online session. In this session, we'll see about compiler and interpreter. So why I need this compiler and interpreter is, we know that computer can understand the binary codes, that is zeros and ones, which user cannot understand. But the codings, what we are writing, it is not in the binary codes. We are writing the coding in what? High level language. It's nothing but a normal English which system cannot understand. So the coding, whatever we are writing, system cannot understand, and whatever the coding system can understand, user cannot understand. So to convert high level language to machinery level language, we need converter. See, this is the code what I have written. It is in normal English. That system will not understand. So that's why we need a converter to convert into a machinery codes where system can do the process. We'll see what are the types of converters we have. We have compiler, interpreter, assembler. These are the three types of compiler converters. So I can't decide I want compiler, interpreter or assembler. Already the developer has taken set of converters. Even we have to follow the same thing based on the programming language. We'll see about compiler. So it is used to convert high level language to machinery level language and vice versa. So it will convert all our user level language to machinery code, and also when it is giving the result back to the user, it will convert back to high level language. It takes paragraph by execution. So if I have written 100 lines of code, what it will do means at one shot it will take that all 100 lines of codes to convert into machinery code. So which are the programs which supports for compiler is C and C++. The next one will go for interpreter. It is used to convert high level language to machinery level language and vice versa, but it takes line by line execution. See, this is the difference between the compiler and interpreter. Both it will convert our coding into machinery codes, but compiler takes bulk of coding for conversion and interpreter takes line by line execution. So first line, if you have any error, until you clear that error, it will not go for the second line. So which program supports for the interpreters are Python, Basic, VB. All these are the set of programming language supports for interpreter. Assembler. So it converts all assembly level language. So earlier we used to write the coding in assembly level language. So it is very difficult to write the code. So to convert into a machinery code, we need assembler. So based on the programming language, whatever you are using, we have to install the compilers. Without a compiler, you cannot execute any program. No, I have a very good system, very good configuration. Even though you have any good configuration system, compulsory to run the program, we need a compilers, interpreters or assembler. Now, we'll see. In system, we know that all the information is measured in terms of bits and bytes. 8-bit makes 1 byte, 1024 bytes makes 1 kilobyte, 1024 kilobytes makes 1 megabyte, 1024 megabytes makes 1 gigabyte, 1024 gigabyte makes 1 terabyte. Now, how that conversion it will take? So, normally we are giving the informations in high level language. Example, if I give 4. So, to convert this 4 into binary form, we have here 100. This is the binary form of 4. Means if I give example 4, so directly 4 is not stored in the memory. It will convert this 4 into binary form. This is the binary format of 4 and it will be stored in the memory. So I have taken here 8 bits. Each bit, see the how the memory allocation is done for 4. 1, 0, 0. It will fill the values from right to left. Now, similarly for a character. Example, if I give numbers, we know how to convert into binary. But if I give a character, so if I give a, what will happen? So we don't know how to convert this a into binary form. That's why it will take the ASCII value. So what is this ASCII value? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So each and every key in the keyboard, a character, a numbers, a special character, everything contains an ASCII value. It is a fixed value, means if I type any character, it will take the ASCII value of that character. That value means it's nothing but a number, converts into binary, it will be stored in the memory. See, all these things we are not doing it manually. All these things will be taken care by the compiler. The job of the compiler is whatever the coding you are writing, it converts into binary, it will be stored in the memory in this format. If I give character, character cannot be converted into binary, so we'll be having some fixed ASCII value. See, for capital A starts from 65 to 90, small a 97 to 122, for numbers 48 to 57. Like this for star, plus, minus, full stop, for everything we have an ASCII value. Now, see that if I give 65, how the binary format it will become. So we are dividing the 65 by 2. Means if I give A, it will not take A. Instead of A, it will take the ASCII value of A is 65. See, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 1 is the remainder. 2 1s are 2 6 are 12, 0 is the remainder. 2 8s are 16, 0 is the remainder. 2 4s are 8, 0 is the remainder. 2 2s are 4, 0 is the remainder. 2 1s are 0 is the remainder. Now if I take A, this is the binary format of A. So like this, the values will be stored in the memory. It will not store 65. It will not store A. It will convert everything into a binary format.